Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Oxygen Not Included. Okay, I've played on for a couple of days. We've got ourselves a new printable available. We have just finished laying in most of this gas pump and extraction system that brings the oxygen down into this little area here, and we're going to do something there shortly. But first, let's have a look at what we've got. Okay. We have a tidier, a good tidier, but with decreased strength. What have we got? A builder tidier with a tier 2 skill. Can't do decorating, can't do digging. That's okay. And I can already see allergies. Allergic to floral scent, we don't want. No. Okay, Frankie, you are hired. I am putting in a new sleeping area up here, so hopefully that should be done by the end of the day. Skills-wise, Frankie, you are going to be a builder first and foremost. Because we need builders. Oh, and Wooden Fitzpain, you have leveled up. We'll give you improved farming level 2. Okay, priorities then. Frankie. Tidying and building. And we'll put supplying and storing as secondary on there. And obviously the most important thing is for me to now find where Frankie is. There's Frankie, because Frankie needs a new name. Rodney Stoke. You are Rodney Stoke. Okay, right, that's that done. So that bedroom is already done. Let's stick a... What have we got? Let's stick a mirth leaf seed in that pot there. Okay. Right, let's move down here then. So, we want ourselves an Atmo-Suit checkpoint, and we need it to go that way. Because we want our Jeeps to be wearing Atmo-Suits when they go to the left of this. We are then going to want... Oh, we are out of refined metal, but we can get one of those in. Right, let's go make some more refined metal, shall we? We did put the rock crusher back in. So let's make another 15 units of copper. And then we'll stick another one in there. We also, there we go, want to bring this insulated gas pipe along and up there and there. Now, we also need power. So... where are we going to connect this up? I guess it's got to be here, hasn't it? Yeah, alright, yeah. Yeah, we'll put it on there. Connect it up to that grid there. That should be okay. In theory. I mean, the two big power draws on that are the carbon skimmer and this pump down here, neither of which are currently turned on. We can turn this one on now, though, just to get rid of this. That's only turned on when there's a build-up of carbon dioxide in this area, which isn't very often because we've got this door open to try and sort of force the carbon dioxide down into this area and let some of this polluted oxygen come up and get cleaned by our scrubbers here. Okay, so that will go in. That's fine. That's our little airlock system there. That should work fine. Yeah, and all this is set up as well. So we'll pump out the carbon dioxide from here. There is a little bit of oxygen, but not a great deal. This is set to filter the oxygen out along this line here. In fact, if I bring up the ventilation overlay, it'll be easier to see. So pretty much everything at the moment, I think, is going to come out into this area here. So any carbon dioxide will drop down into there, and the polluted oxygen will get cleaned up by the scrubber there. Excellent stuff. The next plan, then, is to get ourselves a couple of electrolyzers set up in here. And we'll draw clean water in and obviously turn that into hydrogen and oxygen. Once we've got this down to as close to a vacuum as we can get it, we'll obviously turn all this off we'll extend this and find somewhere to put in a couple of tanks for hydrogen, at least for the moment. And then figure out what we're going to do with that hydrogen gas. Yeah. Okay, everything else is proceeding all right. We do want to get in here fairly quickly because we want to get hold of these balm lily flowers. Because these are used in, if we zip across, medical packs. And these are used to cure slime lung. And we are getting a little bit of slime lung cropping up every now and again, which is, you know, slowing our dupes down, giving them debuffs, which is not ideal. Oh, we have an egg there that needed to be swept up. Never mind. We do have enough chairs in our mess hall, so that's okay. Right, I guess I'll spin on for a little while, hopefully until this gets done. If not, until we get some copper in at the very least. Okay, friends, we have reached the most wonderful time of the year. It is a day for caring and indeed sharing. It's cycle 69. Nice. Okay, we have ourselves an Atmo checkpoint and a pair of Atmo-Suit docks with Atmo-Suits installed. However, we has no oxygen, which is a problem, obviously. Oh, we've got skills to spend. Let's have a quick look at that. Who's got skills? Botus, you can be a better farmer. Enjoy. Okay, all this is set up. So, what we need is electrolyzers to convert water into oxygen and hydrogen gas. Shall we start with 3? Let's start with 3. Okay. So, we need to bring in some clean water. Well, this is all a little bit convoluted, isn't it? Right, we can come across here. And... ooh. Yeah, we will be able to do that. That's fine. Okay. Oh. There we go. And we want ourselves... where I've lost it. There we are, a bridge. Across there like that. Okay, now. These are obviously going to require power as well. So we can come in and... yeah, come in and put some power in like that. In fact, we probably don't want to do that, do we? No. How are we going to do this? Because we want to be able to turn this on and off. So, let's do that instead. Okay, right, that's something else for them to be getting on with. That'll probably take them a while, because everything takes them a while. In addition, I have put in, let's call up the ventilation overlay, this system here, so we can bring the hydrogen, because hopefully we'll only be pulling hydrogen and oxygen out of here. We'll get rid of this vent. We'll pipe the hydrogen down into these 4 gas reservoirs down here, at least for the moment. And the oxygen will continue through and be delivered to the suits over here. That's the plan. I don't think we're going to be able to get a great deal more out of here. Oh, no, we managed to get a little bit. There we go. Because this is virtually a vacuum now. So we'll just keep that running for a little while until they build all of this. Oh, sounds like we've got another printable. What have we got? We have tidying, operating, cooking, farming, balm lily seeds, or curative tablets. Let's go with... I don't want any more dupes at the moment. We have curative tablets. We don't have any balm lily seeds, but we're not far off getting them. But let's grab one anyway. And then we'll see if we can build up some chlorine. Don't know. Might have to see about that. See if we can get some chlorine in storage. And plant up some balm lilies and maybe some pepper plant as well. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see about that. Okay, yeah, everything else is going okay. We'll just wait for this to be built and that to be built. I'll spin on. Okay, cycle 71, and we are doing all right. We've got all of this set up. We have achieved vacuum in this little section here. So the only gases that should be able to be drawn out of here are going to be oxygen and hydrogen. We have this set up to filter oxygen all the way through here, down into the Atmo-Suits down here. And the hydrogen comes through here, down here, and into these storage bins down here for the moment. We're going to figure out what to do with that shortly. In fact, we've already researched the hydrogen generator. Ooh. Okay. You produce 800 watts of power, do you? That's not bad. 100 grams per second of hydrogen gas. Let's have a look. You output 112 grams per second of hydrogen gas. But use 1,000 grams per second of water, which is not ideal. That's quite a lot of water. Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. Right, we want them to finish this first. So let's speed up that particular bit of gas pipe, because then we're done there. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we have a gas line running all the way. What are you taking down there? There shouldn't be any gas in here. Why is there carbon dioxide coming down through here? What do you get there in time? No, you didn't. Okay, in which case, take out that one as well. On an emergency, please. Thank you. And now that gas is trapped in there, so deconstruct that one as well. As an emergency, please. There we go. Right. Okay. Not entirely sure where that came from, but we'll replace all of these on high priority again. There we go. We can turn these on. Okay. And we'll see how long it takes for this to fill up to pressure, shall we? What are we looking at? We're about halfway through cycle 71, so we'll see how long it takes before that is overpressured and we need to turn the gas pump on. Okay, everything else appears to be going okay. We cleared out a bit of coal from up here to give ourselves a little bit more, but we're probably running a little bit low again, but that's okay because there's a big lump of it right here. That'll keep us going for a little while. And then we can get in here and we get some of these balm lily flowers. We can get some pepper plant nuts, mirth leaf, and then we can come across this way and see what we've got. We've obviously got hydrogen. Looks like sand. Not sure. But it might be similar to... I don't know if we've actually got any on this map yet. Yeah, this up here. So we get salt water, which would be good because in salt water you get water weeds, which are basically lettuce. They produce lettuce, I think. And they can be used for higher tier foods. Okay. How are we doing over here? You're already over pressure. Wow. Okay, so it doesn't take long at all for that to fill up. Right, let's switch our pump on there. And now we're obviously going to get a lot more oxygen because it produces like 3 times as much oxygen as hydrogen. But yeah, this should start filling up our suits and slowly filling up these tanks as well. Excellent stuff. Oh, skills. Hinton Blewett, you've learned a skill point. Right, what? Yeah. Let's give you supplying for the moment, shall we? Why are you so miserable? No idea. Where's your bedroom? Oh, there we are. There's your bedroom. Why are you so unhappy? What's wrong with your bedroom? Let's give you some drywall, shall we? That'll increase the decor a little bit. We'll do the same to the room next to you as well. There we go. Start cheering them up a little bit more. Not that we've got a problem with morale or anything like that, so that's fine. Okay, that's working. All well and good. Right, how are we doing? Yeah, it hasn't even got here yet. How far has it got? Oh, about there. Right, this is going to take some time. I'll spin on. There we are, cycle 72. We've got another printable available. Copper ore. That's useful. We've only got 5 tons of copper ore left. Yeah, let's grab some of that. That's useful. And we've got skills. Toot has leveled up, so we'll go with super duper hard digging for Toot. Okay, all of this is operating. The problem we do have is that this is now very warm. So it's coming out of here at nearly 50 degrees, which is less than ideal. So I'm going to turn that off for a second while I think about how we're going to deal with that. The obvious way is to find ourselves another Wheezewort somewhere. We do have some an ice biome down there. And we do have an ice biome up here. Can't see any Wheezewort in either of them. Right. Okay. Where am I going to take a Wheezewort from then? You've got one there and one there. Let's take this one out. And we will pop in a farm tile. Yeah, this is tricky. Okay, right. We will deconstruct our gas pump there. We will take the power back a little bit. Yeah, and we'll reconstruct our gas pump up here. That'll clear this space here. And we'll pop in a planter right there and put in our Wheezewort there to cool this down before we pump it into our suits. That's probably the best plan. I think. I'm sure somebody in the comments will be able to correct me. There's probably a better way of doing that, but at the moment I can't really think of it. Anti-entropy thermo nullifier. A self-sustaining machine powered by what appears to be refined neutronium. Absorbs and neutralizes heat energy when provided with piped hydrogen gas. Okay. So if I pipe hydrogen into that, and then put a loop of radiant pipes behind it, anything that gets piped through there will be cooled, right? We'll have to see, maybe. We'll come up there and have a look. That's what we'll do, he says. Yes, let's come up here and have a look at that, shall we? That seems interesting. Right, that's the end of cycle 72. They haven't managed to do a great deal down here, but that's fine. Right, I'll spin on until they've got this all sorted. Okay, we have ourselves a Wheezewort set up in this little chamber here. We have ourselves a gas pump that has been moved. And we have ourselves a thermosensor. So this will send a green signal when the temperature reaches a given range. I've got it set to below 30 degrees. Which should be okay. So we'll turn that on. And we should start pumping up some sort of slightly cooler gas. In theory. I wonder if I should... No, I'll just turn those on and they'll build up to pressure. That should be fine. Right. Okay, so that will help fill up over here. That's good. Now, I'm going to wait until they're full before I start digging into this area. I'm thinking that what I'll do is I'll open up this section here. This sort of 2x4 block. That'll give us access to these balm lily flowers here. We'll drop a ladder down to here and open up this little section here, which will gain us access to all of this. And then we'll come across and empty out this section of coal. That's my plan. It's going to take a little while before we start getting enough hydrogen stored up to put in a hydrogen power plant. And I have no idea where I'm going to do that. No, we want power. Okay, you output a bit of heat, but not too much. That's okay. We can put it in a heat enclosed, in an insulated room rather. I suppose we could put it out here, couldn't we? That wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. It says it produces next to no waste, but it doesn't say what waste it does produce, which is less than reassuring. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The other thing, I completely failed to notice that we'd actually finally opened this door. So we've got ourselves a computer desk that we can inspect. The user alphabetized the shortcuts on their desktop. There is nothing else of import to be found. Excellent. And we've got ourselves a neural vacillator. A massive synthetic brain suspended in saline solution. There is a chair attached to the device with room for one person. Yeah. Let's inspect it. I see if I can salvage anything from the electronics. I add what I find to my database. So we've got a database entry. Log begins. The hatch has been selected for development due to its naturally wide range of potential food sources. Energy production is our primary goal, but augmentation to allow for the consumption of non-organic materials is a more attainable first step, and will have additional uses for waste disposal. The Morb has been selected for development based on its ability to perform a multitude of the waste breakdown functions typical for a healthy ecosystem. Design should focus on eliminating the disease risks posed by a fully matured Morb specimen. The Puffed may be suitable for serving a sustainable decontamination role. Potential design must focus on the efficiency of these processes. Wheezeworts are an ideal selection due to their low nutrient requirements and natural terraforming capabilities. Design of these creatures should focus on enhancing their natural influence on ambient temperatures. Okay, so Wheezeworts are creatures rather than plants. Interesting. Who shall we stick in here then? Let's stick Goadbee in there. Let's see what happens to Goadbee. Well, here comes Goadbee, nice and eager. Pop yourself in there, Goadbee. I mean, it doesn't look pleasant, does it? Complete the neural process. Okay. Whew, Goadbee's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Goadbee Marwood acquired the beefsteak trait. Duplican's got muscles on their muscles. Strength of +10. Nice one, Goadbee. Yes, you are set to supply and store and tidy and all that. That's good. Well, that'll help. Excellent stuff. Nice one. Right then. Still waiting for this to fill up. Our temperature modulated gas pump appears to be working, which is nice. Yeah, it's just turned itself off because the temperature's got too hot. Okay, that'll help. I'm reasonably sure that will help. Okie doke. I'll wait until these have filled up then. Cycle 76. Our suits are nearly full. Close enough. So I've set up this dig order and build order here. Oh, Toot is coming to put a suit on. Hello, Toot. Well done. You look fabulous. So, Toot will start digging out this. We've got some bleach stone here. Right. Where are we going to store that? Let's store that in there. I don't know if that will help, but it might. I've built another storage bin up here in the polluted water because this one is full. We need somewhere to put all the slime that we're digging out. Okay, so yes, I've just built in here so we can... Actually, I'll bring that ladder up just to make it easier. So we have access to these balm lily flowers, or we will do once we've put this ladder in. And we're going to come down here, open up this section here, and come across and start digging out this coal here. Yeah. Not doing too badly. We're not storing a great deal of hydrogen, as you can see. We are occasionally pumping hydrogen out, but it's mostly the oxygen. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. So that's not going to be a particularly useful source of hydrogen for power, I don't think, since it's not really producing enough. But, you know, maybe once we get all this filled up, maybe we'll have some to provide a little bit of supplementary power, fill up a few batteries, I don't know. Skills, what skills have we got? Godeby, you've leveled up. Well, I suppose, you know, exosuit training is good for you. Yeah. Knock yourself out, Godeby. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for this episode. I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I was hoping this was going to be producing a little bit more hydrogen. But like I say, it is what it is. It might be useful to just store battery power, basically. Don't know. Don't know. Unless we can find a hydrogen vent somewhere. I can't see any vents around at all at the moment. Probably my eyesight. There's one there. So if we could dig out that area, we need, again, suits up here. But I'm also set this dig order to uncover the anti-entropy thermo nullifier. Yeah. There's a vent there. That's our cool steam vent. And we got a chlorine vent down here. But that's about it for the moment, as far as I can see. I'm probably missing some. Almost certainly missing some somewhere. But yeah. Anyway. We will leave it there for this episode. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Yeah. Let me quickly set up a couple of medical packs to be produced in there. That'll help us treat slime lung as and when it turns up. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. Little bits of advice always helpful. Thank you very much. Please give us a like and a subscribe. And please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Oxygen Not Included. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.